In the US alone, more than triple the amount of kids since the 70s have become obese. This amount indicates that almost 20% of children are obese, and we need to change this in order for them to live a longer and healthier life. Today, I'll be discussing with you what defines obesity, the causes of childhood obesity, and some solutions for this epidemic. First, I'll be discussing what obesity is and providing you all with some additional information. Obesity is the most common chronic disease for children. So you're probably wondering, what exactly defines childhood obesity? Obesity is an excessive amount of body fat. However, childhood obesity starts early in life when children's body shape begins to store extra fat. According to Obesity Action Coalition, obesity in children is measured by the BMI chart, or the body mass index, by age, height, and weight. Body mass index is a common measuring tool used to determine obesity in people of all ages. A child is defined as obese if their BMI is between the 85th and 94th percentile. Did you know that kids who are overweight during their childhood are at a high risk to stay obese as they get older? Gaining excessive weight can be disproportionate to the rest of their body, which can put their future health and development at risk. This puts children at a high risk of getting a disease such as diabetes. Today, it is more common for children to consume excessive amounts of calories from food. They lack the nutrients their bodies need and just eat empty calories, such as donuts. There's more to just having an obese child. Usually, if a child is obese, their parents are most likely obese as well. They pick up the habits of lying about the amount of consumption and hide snacks to eat later on throughout the day. However, food is also a source of comfort for them as well as any other human. This type of comfort is most commonly comes from sweets such as ice cream or cookies. Next, I want to tell you about some causes of childhood obesity. For most people, it is common to eat over the recommended proportion size, but why are today's kids eating way more than they need to be? Proportion sizes are a main cause to obesity. People tend to eat way more than intended if a portion is given to you that is bigger than the recommended amount. In America, we have a good access to any type of food that is available. This is nice but also dangerous at the same time. When you are going out and you see a good deal for not healthy food, but you're getting more of this non-healthy food. A good example of this would be at Wendy's for their 4 for $4. According to the Centers for Disease Control, one of the biggest reasons of childhood obesity is the lack of physical activity. Today, most kids would rather stay inside playing video games such as Minecraft or Call of Duty or on their phones instead of being outside and playing. Each kid should be getting at least an hour of activity each day. If they don't do this as a kid, then they'll progress into high school following the same pattern and continuing to gain weight instead of playing sports. Another cause are the school lunches that the kids are provided. You're probably questioning, why am I saying that, when each school has to meet a certain amount of nutritional requirements. But that doesn't mean that they don't have access to other outside resources within the school. Besides artificial sweeteners and flavors in the school lunch, there are vending machines at school that contain soda, chips, and candy. This makes it easier to indulge when you're at school all day for 5 days a week with that type of access. Lastly, I want to discuss a few solutions to the growing issue that we continue to face. According to Dr. Axe, you should start your day off right and healthy. Not a lot of people realize that skipping breakfast can actually lead to weight gain. If kids eat breakfast, this will help with their BMI and lower their chances of diseases. Kids need this help to energize their bodies for the day and will want to be more involved with activities throughout the day, such as sports or outside activities such as clubs. Kids need breakfast because it is the most important meal of the day for a reason. Eating breakfast is essential for living a healthy life. This energy provided through breakfast will lead the kids to be more active throughout the day. Making time to be to be active outside is another solution. Exercise is known to reduce stress and burn the calories that you eat throughout the day. This physical activity can help with weight loss as well. Going outside and being active for as little as 1 hour a day can go a long way in improving your health. Elementary schools have recess, but middle schools, junior highs, and high schools don't. Instead of recess for these older kids, they need to be educated on how important physical activity is for their health. The schools should hold assemblies, or they should be required to take a health class. Each student should be required to. Lastly, you should bring your own lunch to school or have home-cooked meals for dinner each night. When you bring your lunch to school, parents can monitor more of what their kid is eating and make sure that it is healthy. Eating processed foods can lead to weight gain and eventually obesity. We don't need to be feeding our kids that, especially at school. I know that not every parent can provide lunches for their kids to take to school every day, but a solution to that would be to change the food in the schools. The school cafeterias should provide a balanced meal for the kids. Today, I talked to you about what defines obesity, the causes of childhood obesity, and some solutions for this long-going epidemic. It is on us as parents or siblings to ensure that the younger generation of kids is being healthy. Everybody needs to ensure that kids are taught the benefits from exercise, eating breakfast, and having meals from home. We need to come together and put a stop to this epidemic.